Preparing for your California DMV permit test? Congratulations. You've come to the right channel. On this channel, you'll find everything you need to pass on your first try. Guaranteed. This mock test includes 46 questions, just like the real exam. You'll need 38 correct answers to pass. Quick tip: don't miss the last 8 road sign questions. They're important and can earn you easy points in your exam. All questions are based on the official study guide. Keep track of your score and let us know in the comments how many you got right. Let's get started. Question 1. How should you wear the shoulder harness of your seatbelt? A. Across your lap only. B. Across your shoulder and chest with minimal slack. C. Under your arm. D. Behind your back. The correct answer is B. Across your shoulder and chest with minimal slack. Explanation: as the name suggests, a shoulder harness must be worn across your shoulder and chest with little, if any, slack. Question 2. When should children start wearing a seatbelt? A. When they turn 8 years old. B. When they weigh up to 36 kilograms with height up to 145 centimeters, 4 feet 9 inches. C. When they are able to wear a seatbelt properly. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation: children should start wearing a seatbelt when they meet any of the following conditions. They turn 8 years old, they weigh up to 36 kilograms, and are up to 145 centimeters tall, or they can wear a seatbelt properly. Question 3. The child passenger restraint system must be rear-facing until the child reaches A. 2 years of age. B. 4 years of age. C. 6 years of age. D. 8 years of age. The correct answer is A. 2 years of age. Explanation: the child passenger restraint system must be rear-facing until the child reaches 2 years of age. Question 4. When should you use the hand-over-hand steering method? A. When you want to increase your vehicle's speed on the highway. B. When you need to pass vehicles on the highway. C. When you need to turn at low speeds, park, or recover from a skid. D. When you want to maximize fuel efficiency. The correct answer is C. When you need to turn at low speeds, park, or recover from a skid. Explanation: the hand-over-hand steering method is particularly useful when turning at low speeds, parking, or recovering from a skid, as it provides better control and precision. Question 5. When should you signal if you plan to turn after an intersection? A. As soon as you approach the intersection. B. After you have completely crossed the intersection. C. When you are almost through the intersection. D. Never signal in this situation. The correct answer is B. After you have completely crossed the intersection. Explanation: if you plan to turn after an intersection, you should signal your intention to turn only after you have completely crossed the intersection. Question 6. What is the passing speed limit when a bus, streetcar, or trolley is stopped and it is safe to pass? A. 15 miles per hour. B. 20 miles per hour. C. 10 miles per hour. D. 25 miles per hour. The correct answer is C. 10 miles per hour. Explanation. The passing speed limit when a bus, streetcar, or trolley is stopped and it is safe to pass is no more than 10 miles per hour. Question 7. On a narrow road, what should you do if the vehicle ahead frequently slows down without an apparent reason? A. Quickly flash your headlights to alert the driver. B. Increase the following distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. C. Try to pass the vehicle by driving off the road. D. Maintain your current following distance. The correct answer is B. Increase the following distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. Explanation. When driving in a single lane and the vehicle ahead frequently slows down without an apparent reason, it's important to increase the following distance. Question 8. What should you do if a traffic signal changes while a pedestrian is still crossing? A. Honk at them to hurry. B. Wait and yield the right of way. C. Drive around them. D. Flash headlights. The correct answer is B. Wait and yield the right of way. Explanation. If a traffic signal changes while a pedestrian is still in the street, the pedestrian generally has the right of way. Drivers are required to yield to them. Question 9. What should you do in areas where children may be present? A. Slow down and drive with extreme caution. B. Speed up to clear the area quickly. C. Honk often. D. Turn on your hazard lights. The correct answer is A. Slow down and drive with extreme caution. Explanation. You must drive with extreme caution and slow down as much as possible in areas where children are likely to be present. Question 10. How can you alert drivers behind you when stopping for a pedestrian and a crosswalk? A. Yell out the window. B. Use a stop hand signal or tap your brakes. C. Turn on your high beams. D. Turn off your engine. The correct answer is B. Use a stop hand signal or tap your brakes. Explanation. If you are the driver who has stopped for a pedestrian in a crosswalk, you must use a stop hand signal or tap your brakes to flash your brake lights and alert drivers behind you about the pedestrian crossing the road. Question 11. When can you enter a bike lane to make a right turn? A. Any time before the turn. B. At the start of the street. C. When you're within 200 feet of the turn. D. After making the turn. The correct answer is C. When you're within 200 feet of the turn. Explanation. When you want to enter a bike lane to make a turn, you should wait until you are within at least 200 feet of the turn before entering the bike lane to have enough space to merge safely. Question 12. Why is it dangerous to cut in front of a large vehicle and slow down? A. Large vehicles may not see you. B. It may confuse other drivers. C. Large vehicles need more distance to stop and could hit you. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Large vehicles need more distance to stop and could hit you. Explanation. You should avoid moving in front of a large vehicle and suddenly slowing down or stopping because large vehicles require a much greater distance to stop. Question 13. How should you approach an intersection that already has a yellow light? A. Speed up to beat the red light. B. Slow down and prepare to stop. C. Ignore it and continue at the same speed. D. Stop only if there are cars behind you. The correct answer is B. Slow down and prepare to stop. Explanation. If the light has been yellow for a while, be prepared to stop. A yellow light serves as a warning that the light is about to turn red. Question 14. Who must stop on a 4-lane undivided highway when a school bus has red lights flashing and the stop sign extended? A. Only vehicles behind the bus. B. Only vehicles in the left lane. C. All vehicles in all lanes. D. Only vehicles approaching the bus. The correct answer is C. All vehicles in all lanes. Explanation. On a 4-lane undivided highway, vehicles in all lanes must stop when a school bus has its red lights flashing and the stop sign extended. Question 15. What should you never do at a railway crossing gate? A. Stop and look both ways. B. Drive around or under the gate while it's moving or down. C. Wait for the signal lights. D. Follow the car in front. The correct answer is B. Drive around or under the gate while it's moving or down. Explanation. It is illegal and dangerous to drive around, under, or through a railway gate or barrier while it is down, being lowered, or being raised. Question 16. Why should you slow down before entering a sharp curve, even when under the speed limit? A. To avoid tire wear. B. Because it's easier to steer with one hand in a curve. C. Curves reduce visibility and may hide hazards. D. It's required only in the rain. The correct answer is C. Curves reduce visibility and may hide hazards. Explanation. Even if your vehicle can handle a sharp curve at the speed limit, you should slow down because curves limit visibility. There could be a stalled vehicle, an obstacle, or a collision just around the bend. Question 17. What must you do before turning right on red? A. Check for police. B. Honk twice. C. Stop completely, check for signs, and ensure the path is clear. D. Only look at traffic lights. The correct answer is C. Stop completely, check for signs, and ensure the path is clear. Explanation. You must also come to a full stop. Check to make sure that there are no vehicles and pedestrians in the path of your turn or about to enter the path of your turn. Check that there is not a no turn on red sign and use the correct lanes. Question 18. When turning at a T intersection from a one-way street onto a two-way street, what should you be cautious of? A. Vehicles coming from the left have the right of way. B. Vehicles going straight through the intersection have the right of way. C. You can only turn right from the center lane. D. Pedestrians do not have the right of way in this situation. The correct answer is B. Vehicles going straight through the intersection have the right of way. Explanation. When turning at a T intersection from a one-way street onto a two-way street, you must remember that traffic going straight through the intersection has the right of way. Question 19. What does cutting the corner mean when making a left turn? A. Turning too wide. B. Turning without signaling. C. Turning too early and entering oncoming traffic. D. Not stopping first. The correct answer is C. Turning too early and entering oncoming traffic. Explanation. Cutting the corner when making a left turn means turning the steering wheel too early, causing your vehicle to enter the oncoming traffic lane. Question 20. What should you do if an oncoming vehicle begins turning left in front of you in an intersection? A. Speed up to pass quickly. B. Honk to warn them. C. Flash your lights. D. Slow down or stop to avoid a collision. The correct answer is D. Slow down or stop to avoid a collision. Explanation. If an oncoming vehicle has begun to turn left in front of you in the intersection, the safest choice in this situation is to slow down or stop to prevent a collision.
Finding this video helpful? Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Your support helps us create more practice videos to get you test ready. Now, let's get back to it.
Question 21. Can you exceed the speed limit to pass another vehicle? A. Yes, but only briefly. B. Yes, but only in the fast lane. C. No, it's illegal. D. Yes, if the road is clear. The correct answer is C. No, it's illegal. Explanation. You are not allowed to exceed the speed limit to pass another vehicle, as doing so is a violation of traffic laws. Question 22. What should you do when approaching a stopped vehicle in the lane next to you? A. Pass quickly without slowing down. B. Honk and speed past that vehicle. C. Slow down and be cautious. It may be stopped for a pedestrian or hazard. D. Change lanes immediately without checking. The correct answer is C. Slow down and be cautious. It may be stopped for a pedestrian or hazard. Explanation. When you encounter a car stopped in an adjacent lane traveling in the same direction, you must exercise caution because there's a chance that the other vehicle may have stopped for various reasons. Question 23. When planning to pass another vehicle, what should you not do? A. Count on the other driver to let you pass. B. Check your blind spot. C. Signal before changing lanes. D. Avoid exceeding the speed limit. The correct answer is A. Count on the other driver to let you pass. Explanation. When planning to pass another vehicle, you should not count on other drivers to make room for you. They may speed up and block you. Don't have time to study every test question? No worries. We've got you covered. You can get ready in less than 1 hour and pass the California DMV permit test guaranteed. Get our premium cheat sheet with 150 must-know questions. Tap the link above to download now. You can also grab it from the description below. Question 24. How far must you park from a fire hydrant? A. 5 feet. B. 10 feet. C. 15 feet. D. 20 feet. The correct answer is C. 15 feet. Explanation. You must park your vehicle at least 15 feet away from a fire hydrant to ensure that firefighters have clear and unobstructed access in case of an emergency. Question 25. Before entering a parallel parking space, how should you position your vehicle? A. Line up your front bumper with the rear bumper of the parked car in front. B. Align your vehicle beside the parked car, leaving 1 car length of space. C. Line up your rear bumper with the rear bumper of the parked car in front. D. Angle your car toward the curb from a distance. The correct answer is A. Line up your front bumper with the rear bumper of the parked car in front. Explanation. When entering a parallel parking space, your vehicle must be positioned in such a way that the front bumper of your vehicle is in line with the rear bumper of the vehicle already parked in front of it. Question 26. After parking, when can you open your roadside door? A. Immediately after stopping. B. After making sure it's safe and clear of traffic or cyclists. C. Only if an adult is getting out of that door. D. Never open your roadside door. The correct answer is B. After making sure it's safe and clear of traffic or cyclists. Explanation. After successfully parallel parking, you can open your vehicle's door on the roadside, but you should do so cautiously and with awareness of your surroundings, ensuring it doesn't interfere with bicyclists and other traffic. Question 27. What should you do when crossing or entering traffic from a complete stop? A. Signal and leave a small space. B. Signal and leave a large enough space to get up to the speed of other vehicles. C. Signal and accelerate quickly without checking space. D. Signal and stop again before merging. The correct answer is B. Signal and leave a large enough space to get up to the speed of other vehicles. Explanation. When crossing or entering traffic from a complete stop, you must signal and leave a large enough space to get up to the speed of other vehicles. Question 28. What may happen if you drive slowly in the far left lane on a freeway? A. It helps reduce traffic congestion. B. It allows emergency vehicles to pass easily. C. It improves safety for all drivers. D. It frustrates other drivers as it blocks faster traffic. The correct answer is D. It frustrates other drivers as it blocks faster traffic. Explanation. Driving slowly in the far left lane on a freeway can frustrate other drivers and make them angry because it blocks the flow of faster-moving traffic. Question 29. When is it acceptable to use your cell phone while driving? A. When holding it to make a quick call. B. When using it to send a quick text. C. When checking social media briefly. D. When using a hands-free or speech-to-text feature. The correct answer is D. When using a hands-free or speech-to-text feature. Explanation. When driving, you must not use your cell phone in hazardous conditions, to engage in distracting conversations, or to text or email while driving unless using a speech-to-text feature. Question 30. Which of the following should you use during heavy rain? A. High beams headlights. B. Parking lights only. C. Low beams headlights. D. Hazard lights. The correct answer is C. Low beams headlights. Explanation. When driving in heavy rain, use low beam headlights as they provide adequate visibility without causing glare from the raindrops. Question 31. If your vehicle starts to skid, what should you do? A. Stay calm and ease off the accelerator or brake. B. Accelerate quickly. C. Slam the brakes. D. Swerve left and right. The correct answer is A. Stay calm and ease off the accelerator or brake. Explanation. If your vehicle begins to skid, remain calm and gently ease off the accelerator or brake. If you can, slip the transmission into neutral on a very slippery surface. Question 32. Why should you avoid using cruise control in high winds? A. It improves fuel economy. B. It keeps your speed too low. C. It limits your control of the accelerator. D. It reduces engine power. The correct answer is C. It limits your control of the accelerator. Explanation. It's not recommended to use cruise control in high winds because it limits your ability to maintain maximum control of the accelerator. Question 33. What should you do if your gas pedal sticks? A. Turn on your hazard light, shift down, and come to a complete stop. B. Pull the clutch completely and try to press the gas pedal. C. Turn on your turn signals, shift up, and try to increase your speed. D. Immediately turn off the engine. The correct answer is A. Turn on your hazard light, shift down, and come to a complete stop. Explanation. If your gas pedal sticks, first try to lift it by slipping your foot under it. If this does not work, turn on your hazard lights, shift down, and try to come to a stop as soon as you can safely, preferably off the road. Question 34. What must you do if you can't fully pull off the road due to vehicle trouble? A. Stop in the middle of the lane. B. Stop where you can be seen from behind. C. Turn off your lights. D. Wait for police. The correct answer is B. Stop where you can be seen from behind. Explanation. If you cannot completely pull off the road in case of vehicle trouble, you must just stop where people can see you and your vehicle from behind. Question 35. When must you report a collision to the DMV in California? A. Only if someone is hospitalized. B. If there's $1,000 plus damage or any injury or death. C. Only if police respond. D. Only if insurance asks you to. The correct answer is B. If there's $1,000 plus damage or any injury or death. Explanation. If you are in a collision, you must report it to the DMV within 10 days if the collision caused more than $1,000 in property damage, or if anyone was injured or killed, even if the injuries were minor. Question 36. How many points in 24 months can lead to license suspension? A. 4 points. B. 5 points. C. 6 points. D. 8 points. The correct answer is C. 6 points. Explanation. In California, accumulating 6 points in 24 months can lead to the suspension of your driver's license. Question 37. When transporting alcohol or cannabis in a vehicle, which of the following is required if the container is already opened? A. Keep it in the glove compartment. B. Hold it in your lap while driving. C. Place it in the trunk or a location where passengers do not sit. D. Store it in the front passenger seat. The correct answer is C. Place it in the trunk or a location where passengers do not sit. Explanation. If you are carrying any alcohol or cannabis in your vehicle, the container must be full, sealed, and unopened. If it is open, keep the container in the trunk or where passengers do not sit. Question 38. What is the maximum jail sentence you could face if convicted of DUI in California? A. 3 months. B. 6 months. C. 1 year. D. 2 years. The correct answer is B. 6 months. Explanation. The maximum jail sentence for a first-time DUI conviction in California is indeed up to 6 months. This applies to misdemeanor DUI offenses, which are the most common for first-time offenders. Question 39. What does this signal indicate when flashing? A. Drivers should prepare to stop immediately. B. Pedestrians are allowed to cross the street. C. Drivers must clear the lane as the signal is about to turn red. D. Drivers should proceed with caution. The correct answer is C. Drivers must clear the lane as the signal is about to turn red. Explanation. A flashing yellow cross signal warns drivers that the lane is about to close or has restrictions ahead. Drivers should prepare to clear the lane and merge into another one safely. Question 40. What should you do if you come across this sign when driving? A. Come to a complete stop and proceed only when it is safe. B. Speed up to merge with traffic. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary, allowing any oncoming traffic to proceed before you. D. Ignore the sign if there is no traffic. The correct answer is C. Slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary, allowing any oncoming traffic to proceed before you. Explanation. This is a yield sign. It indicates that drivers must slow down and prepare to stop if needed to give the right of way to other vehicles, pedestrians, or cyclists. Unlike a stop sign, a complete stop is not mandatory unless traffic or road conditions require it. Question 41. What does this sign indicate? A. Drivers have the right of way, and pedestrians must yield. B. Drivers must stop at the yield line and let pedestrians cross before proceeding. C. Pedestrians should wait for vehicles to pass before crossing. D. The sign is for informational purposes only and does not require action. The correct answer is B. Drivers must stop at the yield line and let pedestrians cross before proceeding. Explanation. This sign tells drivers to stop at the yield line and allow pedestrians to cross before proceeding. Question 42. What does this sign indicate? A. Drivers must merge to the right lane. B. The road ahead is straight and has no turns. C. There is a circular intersection ahead. D. There is a Y intersection ahead. The correct answer is D. There is a Y intersection ahead. Explanation. This sign warns drivers that the road they are traveling on will split into two roads, forming a Y shape. Drivers must choose to turn left or right, as proceeding straight is not an option. Question 43. What does this sign indicate? A. Parking is allowed only for disabled individuals. B. There is a hospital nearby for disabled individuals. C. There's a crossing ahead designated for disabled pedestrians. D. The road ahead is only for disabled drivers. The correct answer is C. There's a crossing ahead designated for disabled pedestrians. Explanation. This sign alerts drivers to a crossing specifically designed for disabled pedestrians. Drivers should reduce their speed, stay alert, and yield the right-of-way to pedestrians crossing the road. Question 44. What is the purpose of this sign? A. To advertise the railroad company's services. B. To offer general information about train schedules. C. To provide a contact for reporting emergencies or problems at the railroad crossing. D. To indicate the presence of a nearby railroad museum. The correct answer is C. To provide a contact for reporting emergencies or problems at the railroad crossing. Explanation. This is an ENS sign, a vital safety feature that allows the public to quickly communicate with the railroad to report any unsafe conditions, signal malfunctions, crossing obstructions, or other emergency situations at highway rail grade crossings. Question 45. What does this sign indicate? A. There is a sharp right turn ahead. B. There is a winding road with several curves ahead. C. There is a left turn ahead. D. There is a slippery road ahead. The correct answer is B. There is a winding road with several curves ahead. Explanation. This road sign in a construction zone indicates that there is a winding road ahead with several curves. It warns drivers to be prepared for the road to bend and curve in different directions. Question 46. What does the painted yellow curb indicate? A. A reserved space for people with disabilities. B. A fire lane where stopping is prohibited. C. A space for vehicles to load or unload goods and passengers. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. A space for vehicles to load or unload goods and passengers. Explanation. The painted yellow curb indicates a designated space for vehicles to load or unload goods and passengers. Did you pass this mock test? Feel free to share your score in the comments below. If you are struggling, don't worry, we'd love to help you pass your test.